Here we go, off the rails. Did you know it's time to raise our sails? We're playing Mario Odyssey. Leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully you will see that this channel is just the place for you to watch me. Okay, let's just get into it. Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintendo here. We're playing Super Mario Odyssey, finally. This series has been a long time coming. We've played most other 3D Mario platformers at this point, at least all the ones that are available on the Nintendo Switch, except for the one that's an OG Switch game, being Super Mario Odyssey, made specifically for the Switch. We played Mario Galaxy, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. Okay, game share content now available, whatever. We need to start a new file. There's no empty file. Yeah, okay. Wait, hold on. Options, data management. It's very convoluted. Delete. Let's delete. I don't know. Let's delete file 5. We'll start here. So, Mario Odyssey. This is a game, if I'm being completely honest, has never been one of my favorite 3D Mario games per se. But that said, yes, I want to create a new file. Start. But I've been kind of eager to go back and revisit it, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm going in with an open mind, and maybe this will be the time that it grabs me. In the skies above Peach's castle. Just jump right in. That's pretty cool. We don't have a build-up. We're just at the climactic part here with Bowser showing up and taking the princess. But yeah, it's kind of funny because this, if you go back and look right now, at least at the time of recording this on the channel, if you view my oldest videos, like my second video is of me starting Mario Odyssey on the channel, but then I kind of just didn't do anything with it. This is the end for you. I can't really commentate, or I can't really read the dialogue while I'm talking. But yeah, I started playing this game. This was like probably back in 2018. So that would be like 7 years ago at this point, which is kind of crazy. Mario! Oh, no! But yeah, because even back then I was wanting to get into content creation, but I didn't really like stick with it. Time for my wedding with Peach. Jealous Mario. But yeah, all these years later, I'm finally coming back to it. I'm trying to really get serious with making content and putting myself out there. So it's all come full circle. We're going back and we're doing Mario Odyssey on the channel finally. That video still stands as of right now, but I'll probably go back and delete it at some point because now that I'm actually doing Mario Odyssey for real this time, doing a full playthrough, I really don't see the reason in leaving that other video up. Other than just for archival purposes, but I don't even know if it's really that great. I know the microphone I had at the time was really crappy and you could hear static, and I don't even think I had a webcam, so you couldn't see my face or anything. But yeah, I am excited to revisit this game again, especially since they've patched it to be in, I guess, 4K on the Switch 2 now. So yeah, higher image resolution. I guess it's 4K. Or maybe it's 1440p. I'm not sure. All I know is that it's higher than the original 1080p. But yeah, and the game's supposed to run a lot smoother at a consistent 60 frames per second with no drops, which the original game didn't have too many frame rate drops or anything. But I know there were a couple instances, like if you kick a bunch of, like a pyramid of cans and then they go all over the place, that could kind of drop the frame rate a little bit. But anyway, so sorry for running away like that. You startled me, and I do startle easily. I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite the rigor. You've landed in the Cap Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same monster that gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the Fiend has kidnapped my little sister. Mario, save me! This crown is so tacky! I'd hope to give chase to that monster in a ship of my own. Unfortunately, all of our airships were wrecked in the attack. I love the aesthetic of this first area, just kind of this Tim Burton sort of spooky looking place. Although now that I think on it, I'm fairly certain there's a functioning ship in the next kingdom over. I could get us there if only I could reach the top of Top Hat Tower, which is being guarded by the monster's henchmen. You know, it seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. Let's see if we can't help those two. Is that his mouth? Is he eating my head right now, technically, when you think about it? Not your style? How about this? Fusion! That's how they do it, right? I'm not at the hardest of core Dragon Ball fans, but I think they do kind of like something like that, right? Oh, yeah! Mario looking sexy now? Yahoo! Let's go! Try throwing me with Y. Yeah, there's that spooky Tim Burton sort of music. But yeah, I love how, even though, like I said, I don't necessarily love Mario Odyssey, but I do respect it for a lot of things. Mainly for being kind of a return to Mario games just being ambitious and creative again and not just being bog standard vanilla like we had back in the Wii and Wii U days. Well, especially the Wii U days in particular. Um, where it just seemed like Mario wasn't allowed to be creative and just do different things. Every first level always had to be, your bar standard grass level, and then that would lead into the desert, followed by the tropical area. It was all just very formulaic and kind of boring, which is ironic considering just what a pioneer Mario was. Just in the 3D space, especially. I mean, Mario 64 was like the first game to have a controllable 3D camera, but then they kind of like just kept dialing back on that because they felt like, oh, well, we need to make our games as accessible as possible and really just kind of simplify it for kids. So then you have games like Mario 3D World, which are more linear, like the 2D games, where you're just kind of going from point A to point B, and you really didn't even have very much control of the camera. So I'm really happy that this game kind of marked the return of, again, just the more ambitious Mario design. So yeah, even though I do have my qualms with this game, which again, I'm going in with a fresh set of eyes. I just recently watched one of my favorite YouTubers, DB Geek. Look him up if you've never seen his channel before. He's an Irish lad, talks like this, so he does. And he does swear a lot, so keep that in mind. I wouldn't necessarily call a family channel, but he is a very wholesome guy. I really enjoy his content. He's funny, and he's kind of a lapsed Nintendo fan who grew up on like a NES back in the day. But then, kind of, with the next generation, he got into Sega, and then from there, he ended up becoming a PlayStation fan. So he kind of fell off of Nintendo, but then with the Switch One, he really kind of got back into it. We captured a frog, um, but yeah, obviously the big gameplay mechanic, the big gimmick with this game is that you can throw your hat and you can possess enemies and creatures and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so DB Geek, he played kind of the start of his journey, and this was like several years ago, back in like 2020, I think it was, during the pandemics when I first started following his channel. He got a Nintendo Switch and he started going through the catalog of Nintendo games that he'd kind of missed out on, from the decades that he had been playing PlayStation and other platforms instead. And he started with Breath of the Wild, and then he went through. He played all the other 3D Zelda games. He started playing Metroid. He played Metroid Prime and all the 2D Metroid games. And now, finally, it's taken him several years to do it, but he just recently played through Mario Odyssey on his channel. So go check him out. He also is on Twitch. He streams, and then he'll like upload archives or like edited versions of his streams to YouTube. He has a couple different YouTube channels, but yeah, so that kind of got me itching to want to play Mario Odyssey again. I'd already been thinking about it, but that kind of pushed me over the edge where it's like, I don't know, it looked a lot more fun than I remembered it being. So, so yeah, I hope my takeaway once we finish this playthrough is, yeah, Mario Odyssey is a lot better than I gave it credit for initially. Yeah. The boss warned me there'd be a fellow with a big mustache coming along. I give this guy sort of a New Yorker sort of voice there. Guess we gotta introduce ourselves. We're the wedding planners for the happy couple. They call us the Broodles. We got that treasure we needed, so we ain't got no more business in these parts. Of course, roughing up goody two-shoes meddlers was in the contract, so I guess we still got a little work to do. Alright, bring it, Bugs. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Get wrecked, bunny. Yeah, apparently this guy's name is Topper. I didn't realize that, but my nephew Cooper, because he also got really into Mario Odyssey recently. Well, he's had it for like years. He'll kind of like he'll get into one thing and then he'll kind of get over it, and then he'll get back into something. And anyway, he recently got into a big Mario Odyssey kick again, and he told me that yeah, that bunny, that green bunny's name was Hopper. I didn't even know that was his name. But anyway, yeah, this is Mario Odyssey. We're about to get the title drop. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. So yeah, Mario Odyssey. I think what we're gonna do, we're headed to the Cascade Kingdom. We only need to get like 5 moons here, and then we can go on to the next area. And I think that's all we're really gonna do, because then I want to go back to Bonneton, the Cap Kingdom, where we just came from, because it should spawn in a bunch of extra moons that we can get that we couldn't get before, because there really were none other than just beating that rabbit guy. So yeah, because I kind of want to, and I'm not necessarily, I don't know if this is going to be like a 100% playthrough necessarily, but I do want to get as much as we can get, you know. At the very least, oh, I shouldn't have skipped the dialogue. Sorry, still a bit amped from capturing a power line. Must collect myself. There should be an old airship somewhere around here. Let's see if we can't find it. Here we are. The Cascade Kingdom. Da 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 da. Wait a minute, that's Jurassic Park. We do have a dinosaur here. But yeah, I wouldn't say, which I don't know. It's been a pretty good while since I played this game originally. I don't know if I would say that the Switch 2 upscaling is like game changing or anything. Like it still looks pretty much how I remembered it. I'm sure if you did like a side by side comparison, you'd be able to tell a more drastic difference. But I mean, it looks good. It looks pretty sharp. Um, some of the textures, it would have been nice if they'd went back and up-res some of those, but I mean, like, I get it. It's just a free little update. It's just a little patch. It's not like they're remastering the whole game or anything. But anyway, let's take over this chain chomp here. Yeet. Grab all shelves of moon. Oh yeah, Mario #1. Let's go. Yahoo! Our first power moon. Oh, I guess we didn't even get one from killing that bunny. I thought we did, but nope. Alright. We can cross this convenient little bridge here. Multi-moon atop the falls. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to get me a piece of that. Anyway, excuse me. Oh, we found a power moon. What a lucky break. This will come in handy to power the airship. Have you ever seen anything like it? Nope. No, I haven't, Cappy. I think there's a moon down here. Can we get it yet? Or do we have to beat the big brutal first? Yeah, okay, there's no way in there. Alright, well, we can get these poiples at the very least. Thank you very much. Da da dum, ya da 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 dee 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 dum. La da da dum. Alright, let's break these. Can we get some coins, maybe? Okay, forget it. Did I already go down here? Yes, I did. Make sure we're not missing anything. I'm kind of having to, like, get used to the camera all over again. I like the camera in this game, but I just finished recording, like earlier today, I finished recording the last episode of our Wind Waker playthrough, and that game has an inverted camera. I hate inverted cameras where you press left to go right and right to go left. This game does not, which I'm very glad that it doesn't, but I've still got that Wind Waker muscle memory right now, so I'm going to have to, it might take me a couple episodes of playing this to get used to a normal camera again, but we'll get there. Yahoo! Ah, there it is. This is what we're looking for. It's looking a bit more rough than I expected, and no, it's just an no, it's just an older model. I'm certain it can still fly. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Just throw me on that globe there. Alright, if you say so. Boop. Well, that was anticlimactic. Ah, nothing's happening. That power boom must not have given the ship enough energy. I wonder if we could find more around here. Probably. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we just might. Shake it to go faster. Oh, I see some purples. Can we get that? Okay, well, missed my hat. Alright. And yeah, so this game, they upscaled it. Like I said, I am only recording this at 1080p, though. Because it just takes up a lot of, takes up a lot of storage space. The file size would just be very large on my drive, and I kind of don't really want that because as it is, I already have to delete my videos after I upload them pretty frequently. Goodness, look at the size of that thing. That's what she said. Not to me. No one's ever said that to me, but I'm sure she said that about somebody. Anyway, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, and also another reason that I didn't want to record in a higher resolution. Well, for one thing, if I'm being completely honest, I kind of forgot about it. I hit record, and then it was just like, really up until this moment I started talking about it, it was like, oh yeah, we could have recorded this in 4K, couldn't we? But beyond that, though, the fact that I forgot, and also the file size, it just, larger videos like that, it just takes longer to upload, So, that's a thing. A video that in 1080p might take 2 hours to upload. Can I not break this with this guy? I thought I could. Oh, there we go. It's a moon. But it might take like 4 hours or something if you record in higher resolution. Holy cow. Oh my god. Ow. Pretty sure we could have got up there. We could have shortcutted straight to Madame Brutal. Chomp through the rocks. Chomp through the rocks, and you're too late. You give love a bad name. Anyway, stone bridge. Do a little spinny spin with our hat. Da da deedly deedly doo. Okay, we can't go there yet. I don't know why I'm exploring right now. I kind of do want to just get the purple coins along the way, but I'm not really too interested in getting a bunch of the moons here right now because, like I said, I kind of want to spend most of this episode after we get through this area just doing the bare minimum, then go back to where we started the game at because a bunch of new power moons should spawn there for us to get. So that's what we gonna do. I don't know how long I'm going to make these Mario Odyssey episodes. We'll see. Let's break this wall down. General Orbachev, tear down this wall. Is that his name, Orbachev? Something like that? I don't know. I'm not a historian. Even though it's not like it was ancient history. That's what, like the 80s or something? Ronald Reagan? I don't know. Anyway, we're in the wall. These are neat. So this game's got a bunch of these 2D nostalgic NES segments where we turn into a pixelated sprite. I'm more of a pixelated Pepsi kind of guy. Alright, let's grab this moon over here. Even the music gets all 8-bit and stuff. That's fun. I like that. Alright. I like watching him run with his stubby little pixel legs. Okay, we got the checkpoint. Now, I want to hop down here because I saw some purples. Yeah. Got them poiply poiples. Thank you. Got a checkpoint, so let's just teleport up to the top here. Whee! Can't really tell if the load times are any faster, which this game didn't have very long load times to begin with. Oh, we already had extra health. Alright, well, it doesn't hurt to have extra coins. I'll take that. Alright. It's just this chain chomp here. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't think we're necessarily going to 100% complete this game and get like every last moon. We might. I'll consider it. I'll be honest, I never actually 100% completed this game. I have like every other 3D Mario, but not this one. I probably would have. Oh yeah. Look at the jiggle physics on her. Oh yeah. Rabbit stew's on the menu tonight, boys, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, what's this? You say you need to repair some silly old airship? Why, I could never part with any of my precious power moons. It sounds to me like someone wants to be a snack for my adorable chain chompikins. Actually, I want you to be my snack, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry. Alright. Ow. Alright, let's kill this lady. But yeah, I never 100% completed this game because... So there are these shops you can go to, right? These crazy cap shops where you can buy basically infinite moons. And I didn't know that if you just kept buying moons, like I thought it would like run out eventually. But no, you can just buy an infinite amount to the point where you can fill up your total power moon count to 999. So I did that, and then it was like, okay, well, I can't hold any more moons, so what's even the point of going for these other ones, like in the levels that have like an objective attached to them? So I thought that was kind of weird and a little stupid. And hopefully they fix that with Donkey Kong Bonanza. I don't know, because I did beat that game, but I don't actually, I haven't 100%ed that game yet either. And I don't know, because you can buy Banandium gems from the store in that game too. So I don't know if the game caps you or if it's just like Odyssey where you can buy just an infinite amount and then max out your counter. Because I think that's a little dumb, if I'm being honest, that you can even do that. But yeah, that completely discouraged me from ever 100%ing this game. But maybe now's the time. Who knows? I don't know, because I feel like it would take us a while to get all of them. I think there's like 800 and some unique moons to collect. And yeah, I really don't know where all of them are, to be honest. Like some of the hint art ones. You've done it, and now we got a multi-boot. It's as strong as 3 power boots combined. It should get the ship moving in no time. Let's see if we can't make this work. Throw me on that globe. Alright, Cappy, if you say so. There you go. 6. And how many did I need to pass? 6. 100. What? You need 600 to pass. You got 6. I love that audio there, that little jingle when you fix the Odyssey is taken from Mario Galaxy, which is one of my favorite games of all time, so that makes me happy. We've enough fuel. Who says that? We've enough fuel to reach the Sand Kingdom. Let's go save those two. Why don't you take the helm? Just select Sand Kingdom and press A and we'll be off. We should probably get... Okay, I think if we touch down in the Sand Kingdom, then he'll let us go backtrack. Because I want to spend the rest of this episode getting as much as we can in Bonneton, and then the next episode we'll come back to here to Cascade Kingdom. Then episode 3 is when we'll really get into the Sand Kingdom. But unfortunately, the game's forcing us to go there now. So yeah. I don't know how we're flying with that little piece of cloth. But, you know, just best to not question the video game logic. Well, I guess we got those propellers on the bottom, but still, I don't know. Mario's looking so dapper with his little captain's hat on. Like the captain from Gilligan's Island. And just needs a blue shirt, the skipper, or whatever. Oh, mamma mia. So, how do you like me as a captain's hat? Pretty classy, wouldn't you say? Now then, where were we? The monster's name is Bowser. Well, we'll chase him down in no time in the Odyssey. Seeing as we've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Travel tip, ground pound. Yeah, I know how to do a ground pound. The action guide, yeah. Cool, whatever. As you've no doubt pieced together, the Sand Kingdom is entirely covered in sand. And as you can imagine, it gets quite hot. There's some ruins there, and an artifact called the Binding Band that links people forever, like a wedding ring. And this Bowser seems like just the sort of creep that would steal a priceless antiquity for his sham wedding. Like how we can move the camera during the cutscenes. Not here, though. Alright, to the Sand Kingdom! So we can land and then head off to another kingdom! Look at it. It's so sandy. Top the highest tower. Yeah, we're not going to bother with that. Not yet, anyway. This is one of my favorite kingdoms, so I'm looking forward to when we get here. Huzzah! I declare the maiden voyage of the Odyssey a complete success. But why is it so cold? I thought deserts were supposed to be hot. Huh? The top of that tower is shining, but how could that be? Could it be a power boon? Okay, I'm getting back on the ship. And off to another... Yes! Alright. Now, I want to go back to the Cap Kingdom. Gotta get back to the Cap Kingdom Samurai, Mario. Alright, skip the cutscene. Now! Skip that one as well. Okay. Guess can't skip that. Alright. No more tutorials. I know how to play this game. Skip the movie, yes. Skip. Skipping merrily. Alright. We've made it. Actually, I'm going inside. I want to change. I just want to have my regular hat. I don't really want this captain's hat. Thank you, Cappy. Oh, yeah. Nothing beats the original. Just good old classic Communist Russia red-colored Mario. Those coins are good only in this kingdom. Yeah, so every world's got its own currency. We want to try to find all the purple coins. That's part of 100% completion. Though, to be honest, I don't think I ever actually got them all in this game. There were some kingdoms where I missed some. Oh, I see there's some right back there. But yeah, we can use these to purchase new outfits. We can also use regular coins to buy new outfits, because unlike most other Mario games, you don't have... 100 coins doesn't get net you another life. There's no lives in this game, and when you die, you just lose 10 coins. So coins are purely for currency, which is kind of neat. Alright, got those purpley purples. And I think, is there a moon up there? Yep, yes there is. We need a froggy boy. Hey, hey girl. Come with me. Whoop. Boop. 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 We can flick it to go extra high. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah. Frog jumping above the fog. Whee! Check this out. Haha, stuck the landing. Alright. Now, I'm going to talk to you. That's Talkatoo, I think is his name, or Talkateel, something like that. This little parrot that will give you hints where to find moons. We might consult with him later, but I think for right now we should be all good. Any purples in there? No? Just regular coins? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so here's the shops. We won't buy anything yet. We need to save up. We need to save our money. What we got here? Nothing. And some of the kingdoms, well, all the kingdoms really, we can revisit after we beat the game, and they'll have even more moons and stuff for us to get. But I want to get most, if not all, the ones that are available now, though. Welcome to Bonneton, Pride of the Cap Kingdom. Do you know about the action guy? Yeah, I'm good. Be careful out there. Yeah. You ain't got to worry about me. This ain't my first rodeo. This is at least my second or third rodeo. Dare I say, maybe even my fourth rodeo. Alright, let's go in here. Why is everything chrome? Everything is chrome in the future. I do like the aesthetics of this place. It's kind of cool. I believe we got a secret. Uh-huh. Secrets. Lots of coins, yeah. Yahoo! It's me, Fragio. A ribbit. Oh, it's a piece of a power boat. Really? I thought it was a piece of shiitake mushrooms because Mario likes mushrooms. So you thought I was going to say something else, but we're not that kind of a channel. We don't say vulgar things like that here. Is there a secret? Aha. Can I just... well, I got it. I fell, but I got it. Get the rest of these coins while we're here. Yeah, come to me, coins. Oops. Oh, come on. Flicking it ain't enough. That's what he said. Anyway, excuse me, sorry. I don't know what that was. Okay. Can we probably can't make it all the way over to there, can we? Okay, hold on. Let's just do this normal. No fancy tricks. Just regular old walking and jumping. No flicking. So we really don't need the super high jumps. This felt texture or whatever this is supposed to be. Alright, we just got one more of those moon pieces to find. Should be a piece of cake. Or should I say a piece of moon pie? That was terrible. I'm sorry. Honestly, I kind of hate moon pies. I think they're nasty. Do you like moon pies? Let me know in the comments. I think they're kind of gross. Oh, there's some purplish. Ooh. And there should be another moon in here somewhere as well. Because every one of these little like sub areas where you go through like a door or a pipe or something to access a little challenge, like a puzzle challenge or platform challenge or whatever kind of challenge room, there's always 2 moons. So we'll have to keep an eye out for the other one. Yahoo! Yeehaw! I say it. There it is. Can I get all the way to there from here? Okay, cool. We're not dead. Get back here. Yeah. Alright. Good deal. Scuba-da-dee-ba-dee-doo-ba! Yahoo! Ow. Concussion. It's a good way to drown, Mario. Conk your head and then land into the pool. Would not recommend it. Alright. I feel like we're getting these moons at a slower pace than I would like. We've only gotten 3 here so far. So we've got, what, like 8 in total or something like that? That was one of my problems with this game, was that it gives out moons just out the wazoo, but here I am not even having all that many. Seems to be another interloper on the tower, that hat says. Where's, aren't there some, like, yeah, some Paragoombas. Come here, buddy, I just need to take over your bodily autonomy for a second. Alright. There's some more purples over here. Oh, there's a bunch of poi please. Yeah, come to Papa. Come to Daddy Mario. Come to Papa Mario. Oh, yeah. You know you want to come to Mario. Let's see. Anything else around here? Is there something we can get over here? Maybe not. Hello. We sure do look dapper in our fancy little hats. Let's get this little cat Mario. Give us a few coins so we can hit it. There we go. Okay, that doesn't give us anything. Maybe later when we come back here, because again, there's some extra moons that'll be added later. Alright. For now, that seems to be about it in this region. Yeah, we can't do anything with that yet. I guess we'll just go inside the tower now. So I don't know if there's really anything else we can do on the outside. Unless there's something around back. Which there could very well be. Look at all my feathers flying off. I feel like our wings should be like falling off at the rate that we're losing these feathers. Not seeing anything. I think we're too low. I can't really go any higher with this guy, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, we got a little challenge here we can do. Alright, go Mario. Gotta leave our hat behind. Go. They see me rolling. They hating. Nice. Cap Kingdom Timer Challenge 1. Alright. Let's keep on a-trucking. Woohoo! Inside Top Hat Tower. So yeah, I guess we'll keep going until we've pretty much combed this whole area pretty well. And then we'll probably end out the episode before we head to back to the Cascade Kingdom, and that's where we'll pick up episode 2. I'd kind of like to keep these episodes not super long, because I know with my Wind Waker series I did, each episode of that was like an hour and 15 or 20 minutes, which was kind of a lot. And I just think it would be better, for the sake of the algorithm for YouTube viewer retention, to not have the videos like super long. But I don't know. I at least for this first one wanted to go kind of longer here because the game's got a lot of cutscenes and it tries to force you to go on ahead to other worlds. So I feel like it might not take us as long to get the majority of the stuff in the other world. I don't know. Then again, this is a very short world, so I don't know. Maybe these will all be long episodes, but I don't want them to be any longer than an hour. But we'll see how it all goes down. Let me know in the comments what length you would prefer. If I should have shorter videos, like maybe 20, 25, 30 minutes, or if you're okay with longer videos, if you like sitting down for like a 1 hour plus YouTube video, then let me know. Personally, I don't mind longer videos. It all just depends on kind of like what I'm watching and the content creator. But, I'll sit down for like, I've got the YouTube app on my smart TV. I'll pull it up on that and I can sit down with my meal if I'm eating dinner or whatever and just strap in for the long haul, or I can watch it in multiple sittings. So I don't mind long videos necessarily, but I don't know if everybody feels the same way. Is there anything else here? No? Would have thought there had been more secretsy secrets. But apparently not. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Let's put out these fires. Nope, don't get anything for doing that. Alright. Into the hole. Okay, we got a bunch of rubbish in the way down here. Is anything that we can do? Any sub-areas we can go into? Aha! Knock, knock. I hope you're decent. Mario's coming in. Got this very retro wireframe looking area going on here. Somewhat reminiscent of the Mario Sunshine secret levels a little bit, I guess. Oh, we got some purpley purples. Wait for it. Look at his face. He looks so angry. Hold on. Look at it. How do we go into photo mode? Is it down on the... Oh my god. Kaleidoscope. How did we do that? Yeah, no filter. That's Mario's podcast, Mario Unfiltered. Look at him. He looks like an angry an angry Mexican wrestler, like a luchador or something. I don't know. Alright, that's enough of that. So yeah, like I said, these sub-areas always have 2 moons in them, so we gotta be on the lookout. The one's always pretty obvious, just at the very end of it. But then there's always a hidden one. So we gotta look out. Get both moons. Aha, you see? See what I'm saying? We got the first of our 2 moons. 2 moons of Kentucky keep on shining. Oh, shoot. Alright, that went a little haywire, but we're okay. We managed to salvage it, kind of. Alright. Good deal. Pick up all these coins. Nice. Yeah. Ba-da-da-dee-dee-doo. Da! Jazz hands. Bringing back the jazz hands. I forget which other series it was that I did jazz hands, but it's coming back. Alright, I think that's everything here, I believe. Alright, let's go up to the tippity-tip top here. Climb this fuzzy hat. It's Captain Toad. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Mario, fancy meeting you here. That's right, it's me, Captain Toad.
My voice is going to get so shot trying to do this voice.
I'm traveling the world looking for power modes. I climbed all the way up here because I wanted to see that big moon up close. I'm still not very close, but I found a power moon along the way, so here.
I can't do it. Good evening, Captain Toad. How do we know it's evening? It all just kind of looks the same around here, but, you know.
But it's so pretty I can't stop looking at it.
Toad needs to smoke himself another cigarette. Alright. Now that my voice is shot, let's see. That's just where we came in at. Let's go around back. Excuse me, excuse me. Aha. Yep. Alright. Let's go. And we do not want to touch any of this purple poison stuff, because that is like instant death right there. Look at it. Woo. Why do these hat people have this poison goop under their like most significant landmark? I don't get it. Alright, let's grab our moon. And yes, even though it's short, this does count as another sub area. So we do have a secret thingy around here, which we will get. Oh, shoot. My camera's being a little bit odd right now. There we go. There we go. Nice. Flap, flap, flap my wings. Alright. Nice. Slipping through the poison tide. Anything else around here? Nope. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Still missing 7 more purple coins. I don't know where those are, but I'm sure we'll find them. Probably. Possibly. Maybe. We won't. It's a lost cause. We're never going to find him. Okay. Let's go back around to the front. I don't know if we were necessarily super thorough looking around kind of just that main plaza area where the shop is, because I know I said I wasn't going to buy anything at the shop yet till we've had a chance to get more purples. Purple coins, purple coins. I don't think there's anything behind these, but we'll break them just to be safe. It's probably like the third time we've broken them now, but you can never be too thorough, am I right? Am I right? I said, am I right? We can also go back into sub-areas we've already been in, and Cappy will let us know if we're missing anything or not. Well, I thought he would. Maybe that's only only once we've beaten the game and then come back. Alright, let's see. Uncork this. I like how it just craps those coins out. Just it's all wrecked. How do we fix it? I don't know. I'm just a plumber. I'm not a miracle worker. Ooh. Okay, we're still missing 3. If I were 3, where would I be? And if I were 2, what would I do? Do we go inside of here? I feel like we did, but... Yes, okay. So that ain't it. Hey, buddy. You seen any purple coins around here? Well, have you? Have you? Hey, I am talking to you. Hey. Whatever. You're dead to me. Yahoo! Did I miss anything at the beginning area? Because I know I missed those 3 purples until I looked from across the bridge and then I could see him. So there's the toad. We can pay him 50 coins and he'll tell us the location of a star that we've not gotten yet. Or we can talk to Talkatil, that parrot that I was talking about. Let's talk to him real quick. And see if he can point us toward any more moons that we might be missing. Actually, before we do that, real quick though, let's go ahead and go to the shop, because we should be able to buy 1 moon there, and we really don't need him to like tell us about that one. So, hello. Oh, welcome. When it comes to coins, there are 2 sorts. Yeah. Regular gold coins can be used in any kingdom, and the purple ones can only be used here. So yes, I would like to buy that, please. Thank you very much, my good man. Yeah. So that does count toward our list of all the moons in a world. Is in each world you want to buy 1 of these, but you can come back and just buy an infinite amount, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh yeah, I want that. Yeah, give me that. I want to look all dapper. I'll change right now. Oh yeah, give me that too. Oh yeah, now we're looking sexy. It should be illegal to be this hot. Get arrested for PDS, public display of sexy. Alright, we'll buy this sticker to put on our Odyssey, get some memorabilia here, buy this little plush frog, and then we'll have to save up for that thing. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. Grab some coins. Alright, let's go talk to Talkatil. Hello.
What's the secret you're seeking? I know it. Ha ha.
I love how it's animated. Look how wide it opens its mouth. Squash and stretch animation.
I can't tell you, but I'll give you a clue. Frog jumping from the top deck. It's hiding somewhere and no peeking.
Okay. Frog hopping from the top deck. Yeah, okay, I already know how to teleport. Let's go into our list. The second one. So we're missing number 2. Also, 12 through 17. Can I not get those ones yet for some reason, or what? Hey, what do you have to say? I heard there's some new stranger on top of the tower now. When will it end? Oh, yeah, that's just Captain Toad. Oh, I see it. Is that the one you were talking about? Talkatil? Whatever your name is? Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit. Let's get it. Yahoo! At the very least, even if we don't 100% complete this game, we'll definitely get the 500 minimum that we need to unlock the darker side of the moon to do the final challenge area. We'll for sure do that. But beyond that, I don't know. Hey, do you have anything else you can tell me? Talk it to. No more hits here, Skrk out. No more hits. All right. So I guess that's everything we can get now then, right? So if I talk to Toad, you're telling me he won't take my money, right? Because there's no hints to find.
Hi, Mario. Tell me about Princess Peach. I'm doing a survey of Power Mode locations. Can't find any more hits for this kingdom.
Okay, cool. We've gotten everything that we can get here. Except for those purples. Crap, I forgot about that. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to leave yet. We got 17. One more and Mario will finally be legal. But anyway, let's go find those other 3 purples real quick before we end off this episode. I don't really see them out in the open. So, what we're probably gonna do is, I think I will go back into that one sub area we were at and just kind of survey the area. Just take a nice look around. Oh, never mind, they're right here. How did I miss those? Jeez Louise, that was right out in the open. Okay, that's a little embarrassing, but we got it. Let's buy our last thingy. Nice, and that's everything that we can do in this area right now. Kill. Peace out, Girl Scout. And with that, we'll head back to the Odyssey and return to the Cascade Kingdom. So yeah, thank you all so very much for watching this first episode of Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey Part 1 Redux, we could say, because technically, again, I already started a playthrough of this game years ago. I just never really did anything beyond the first episode. But we're back now, and we're actually going to stick to it this time, because I'm fully locked in on making YouTube content. So yeah. No, I don't want to hear your tips. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, because, once again, next time we will be thoroughly exploring the Cascade Kingdom. So I hope you're excited. Look forward to that. I'll be dropping a new episode every weekday, so that's Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see you there. All right. Till next time, guys. Let's end this episode off with a good old zoom in on Mario's crotch. Okay. Bye-bye. Saving that for later.